This is it, noob doob. It's the last word. It's the finale. That's it. That's all we're talking about with Last of Us.
So there's no more Dina?
Oh my god. What are you going to do? There's no more Dina.
Till 2027. This is rough. Out a year and a half break on these shows. Like, come on now. Moonface is going to be like a
59.
lunar moon. Lunar moon face.
She's not full moon. She's lunar moon.
Yeah. Blood moon face. Oh my god. What if she evolves to a blood moon?
Does that mean that she's a full adult now? Or what are we talking about?
No, it's going to be like that, what is that weird moon thing that we reacted to? What if she turns into that?
Oh my god, she just starts sucking off the entire population?
The moon's alive, and then she starts eating the planet.
Oh god. Well, we watched the entire season of Last of Us, and I'm going to tell you, it sucked. And the finale pretty much sums up why the show sucks. But Noob, he disagrees. He thinks this was great.
It's got Dina. You can't complain when it's got Dina.
Oh, I can definitely complain. How about we check out what the generic population is saying? Let's see what it says. Without Daddy Joel, it's the critics, of course, gave season 2 92%.
Fucking woke
253 reviews. It's amazing. It's amazeballs. Fans at 5,000 plus reviews. They have destroyed it. It is at 37%. They hate this thing. They're like,
I just
sucks.
read an article where they were the creators were talking about they went through a scenario where they were going to keep Joel alive, and they ultimately decided against it.
Yeah, they stuck true to the game, true to their creation, even though the original Last of Us sold 30 million copies and Last of Us 2 sold 11 million copies. So you sell a third of what you sold the first time, you probably made people upset. In fact, we live streamed it like 5 years ago, whenever it came out. However many years ago.
My rage was there. No, it wasn't.
Your rage was impotent because you loved every second you got to spend with Abby. You're like, Abby's my girl. In fact, I thought your fiance was named Abby for a while.
I love those muscular little titties.
Oh my god, that seems so gross and disturbing.
Yeah.
Good lord. Anyway, here's some of the things I had problems with. And these are just to name a few. So, at one point, Ellie gets mad at, what's that guy's name? Jesse, because he wants to help her stop killing a random Scar, right? She's you should help with the scars, blah, 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 right? She fights with him with that.
And he's like, I don't want to die.
And then later, she literally goes, I don't care about Tommy. Tommy doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to go kill frickin' Abby. And it's like, so you had a chance to save somebody you know, and you don't do it. But when you save someone you don't know, you get mad about it. That's called hypocrisy, right? Here's the other problem. She gets on a boat because she wants to find Abby. And when she gets on a boat, she gets whatever, like sunk on the boat or like washed ashore. Capsized. She has combat boots, full gear on, and a backpack. She's a waterbender. And in her backpack's like guns and things. She washes on shore, did not drown. She would 100% have died. And then she gets on shore, and the Scars find her. The Scars string her up. They're going to hang her. And the little kid's like, yeah.
That's a part of the game, though.
Off
it's a
with
bigger
her head.
Part of the game.
The game sucks, too. So in the game, or in the show, the kid's like, off with her head. And then they hear an explosion. And instead of assuming that this armed woman who looks like a wolf, who should be with the wolves, should just be instantly killed, they decide, nah, bro, it's cool. We'll just let her go. Instead of instantly killing her.
Even if you had an emergency, you could easily, within an extra 5 seconds of time, just slice her open and then be done.
Why? Okay, so then she goes to the aquarium to find Abby. And just like a noob would do, she has her instead of sneaking in to the aquarium, she puts her flashlight on full blast and her gun, and she's like, hello. And you want to know what else I figured out about this? And this really also irritates me, because it means they know the truth. So what kind of gun did Jesse have that he was carrying around the entire time?
Like a machine gun. Like
yeah, some big ass. It's probably like an AR, whatever, like an assault whatever. It's not an assault rifle, but like a real gun. What do they have the girls carry in every single scene?
Pistols.
So if you were gonna go kill Abby, what would you go with? Pistols or like a real gun?
Automatic rifle.
Okay, so why didn't they give Moonface an automatic rifle or whatever that gun was?
She can't handle the thunder. It's
because if she held the gun, it looked big on Jesse. It was going to make her look like a clown if she held an actual gun that big. And they're like, we can't have this 100-pound, 5'2" girl carry a real gun because it would knock her over. There's no way she could carry that gun, right? It's like a 20-pound gun. She would look like a clown, correct?
Yeah.
So the only way they could make it look convincing was to give them handguns. And then instead of killing two armed people, especially when she's stumbling around with her flashlight, like, who's there? Right? She instantly kills the one dude and then accidentally kills the pregnant chick. And then to make it worse, she's like, I'm dying. Can you perform an emergency C-section on me? And Ellie's like, nah, bro. No. Ellie, let me pledge. No. And that's what's wrong with all of the show. It's so incompetently written. Like the entire scene where she goes on the island of the scars. How does that add to the plot?
Because she almost dies. It's riveting.
She literally goes right back to where she was. There's no difference.
She washes up. She's like, I'm almost going to die. All right, back to not dying and leaving.
I'll just get right back on my boat. You know, the scars didn't disable the boat. They didn't kill her. They're just like, nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Surviving a tidal wave and washing ashore, super easy.
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe that's why the viewership went down like by half.
Yeah, because she was on the precipice of having a huge season, but they decided to stick with the original video game that failed. So this was and then it ends with Seattle Day One with Abby in where do the Seattle Seahawks play?
Oh, CenturyLink Stadium.
Yeah, so they're in CenturyLink Stadium with their super awesome commune, which is, 4 times the size of Jackson. So you're telling me they couldn't come in with they literally have an army where they could split off like 30 people at any time, no big deal, and go to Jackson and kill Joel. But they're like, nah, we'll just send this little girl with 5 of her friends. No big deal.
Well, that's because the wolves don't care about Joel. It's just the dead fireflies, only that little pact of them. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but why in the beginning of the season? Okay, so they show Isaac, right? That whole backstory with Isaac. What I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac is in a military group and then gets out of the military group and throws a grenade and kills all the military group to do what? Join another military group. What's the difference between the two military groups?
I don't like that military group. This one's gay. We're going to get away from the gay one. We're going to go to the non-gay one.
We're going to go to a better one. Yeah, right. So just for the last
gay
part,
one.
They're going to tariff them. They're terrible.
Tariff them with grenades. They're going to die. Then we're going to go be huge. Huge at the other one. We're going to love it. We're going to torture the guy with that little penis. Little penis,
tiny
baby penis.
Baby penis flump. That's right. Flump tariff thee.
Yeah.
Shut up, Shut up, Minion Vance. It's not the time right now. Don't answer the phone.
I love Minion Vance.
That's right. He had to succumb to bullet poisoning. Anyway, here's IGN. Even IGN was like, IGN loves everything, They're terrible. And they're like, Last of Us season 2 finale of the whole season, it was a 6. It was okay. Season 2 finale, Last of Us reaches its agonizing cliffhanger ending at a breakneck speed, disorienting as much as it thrills. They're still trying to make it sound like it was good. Does anyone think at all that Ellie is dead?
I mean,
Come
could be
on,
Abby's story
bro.
now. Could be Abby's story now.
I mean, it
You
is
don't
Abby's
know.
story, but 100% Ellie is not dead. We are getting full mooned in the face for the rest
We
of our
wish
lives.
she was dead, though.
We do. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Were you intrigued by this? Is this the final word? Will we watch it again? We used to be a Rick and Morty channel, and it got so bad that we totally forgot that it re-premiered. Are we going to forget about season 3? Let us know in the comments below, because we review the things that you don't want to watch or don't deserve to watch. You can also join our channel. We have exclusive videos. You could feed a starving noob for as little as $1. I mean, you could do more than that, but $1 will suffice.
You can help me afford a new razor to tame this Texy beast. It's growing in.
Oh my god.
Look at it. My nipples are uneven. I need regrafting of the nipples, and each dollar supports my Look at them. I can't even make.
You can't
tits
buy a
with
razor
these.
for $1. You
Just
cannot
support
buy a
me.
razor.
I need your money.
Yes. Anyway, don't forget to catch our full-length audio podcast on iTunes and probably other places, including YouTube and Rumble, maybe even Kick. Who knows? We love all y'all, but we are on to the next one.